I think we're live. I think we're back.
Hey!
Welcome back, everybody, to Pro Wrestling Throwdown for the week of July 23rd, 2023. I'm Caleb Black. This is Luke the Big Dog Williams, along with our in-studio producer, the Mighty Max Fury, our in-studio editor, Big Bad John, and our two in-studio correspondents, Sweet Tea and Special K, a.k.a. The Professional. And right off the hammer, we got to address something real quick. You guys didn't recognize our thumbnail. We lost a crew member this week. Things are slow going over here, but we are finally up and moving. This guy right here, Jasper, sat in the studio with us every day. Every time we came in here to work, he was right here with us. He's no longer with us, and it's very sad, so forgive us if we have to trail off at some point in time today, but it's a very somber situation here at the compound.
Yeah, we're going to look at this as a celebration.
That's right, celebration of life.
Yeah, 15 years, long time.
Long time.
I almost kind of think that our problem today was probably him messing with us.
Yep, chewing on the cords.
You know what I mean? But he's at rest now. I mean, what can be said? The dog's been here since the beginning of everything. It's set in here since the move.
Yep.
Every episode, this is the first episode we're filming, he's not here.
Yeah, so
it's a
tough day at the office.
If we're not our
happy-go-lucky selves,
then...
Because you know what they say about me? Every time people tune in, it's, Caleb, he's so happy and plucky.
That's what it is. But, we love you.
Pluck off. All right, well, that being said, got that out of the way. Luke, how was your Sunday, sir?
Day after Saturday.
Yep.
Actually, it still feels like Saturday, to be honest with you. Thank you, Wolfie.
Yes, thank you.
It's Sunday?
Max? How's your Sunday?
I'm with Luke. It's Sunday?
Fair enough. Big Bad John?
All right.
Man, a few words. Man, a few words, Big Bad John. Sweet Tea, Special K, how are we looking out there today on your Sunday?
We're here.
We are here. All right,
She's a professional.
That's right, she is. Let's liven the mood a little bit. Let's start this show.
Okay.
Let's talk about some wrestling.
All right, let's do this. All right.
I don't know what we got first, John.
Yes. I'm going to let you have this one.
Nick Aldis. Again, as we touted him on this show, the greatest living professional wrestler, probably traditional professional wrestler today.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, that man, former multiple-time NWA World Champion, is again a free agent after a very, very brief stint with Impact.
Yeah.
Where he main evented against Alex Shelley for the Impact World title. And again, the WWE has not walked to his house or driven to his house with a Brinks truck full of money and said, "Hey, Nick, come work for us." So as of right now,
know who that would be.
As of right now, Nick Aldis, again,
the greatest free agent in the business today.
Ridiculous. Yes, nerd, I am a good actor. It's my son, y'all. He's a good kid.
See, he was acting.
Acting! James Lipton is neither a lip nor a tongue. However, if the WWE were to sign Nick Aldis,
yes,
we're coming up on SummerSlam.
True.
Could be a debut after SummerSlam, so there's still hope.
Yeah.
Obviously, the great note I bought the Pro Wrestling Throwdown, Caleb Hot Air Balloon, the John Splotch, and the Max and the Kind of Stickers just under 2 hours ago. Holy shit!
Hey! Wolfie is man,
rolled out new merch, and Wolfie was on it.
Speaking of, it's been asked, and we finally just got a new shirt out. It took a little working, but I think I finally got it right. I didn't get it done in time to get John a picture. But if you get on, where can they get on to?
Streamlabs.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown.
Where was that?
Streamlabs.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown.
At the merch store.
Over at the
merch store, where you can find the merch shirt on sale now. Well, it's not on sale. It's up for sale now. Merch shirt. Merch shirt. Fun saying it.
Also, we are on a lag here in the studio. Not a long one, but if it seems like we're off just a little bit, there is always a lag.
The boy says
live,
Dirty
so.
Dom is the man.
Dirty Dom is the man.
Well, I disagree.
You disgust me.
Yeah, horrible. Awful.
I'm sorry to tell you, we
Hope-
got a lot to talk about.
Hope Nick lands a good company soon. I do too. I want him to be in the WWE where they will pay him to wrestle Cody Rhodes. Okay? That's what I want. I'm not asking for much.
Is he gonna lose to him like he does Brock?
You shut your mouth about Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes, sir. Look. All right, goddammit.
He's working, man.
I want
Working hard as he can.
Tony Khan to also. Would you stop Dusty Rhodes right now? I want Tony Khan to put money in a Brinks truck, drive it to Josh Alexander's house, drop off half of it.
You're right.
Then take the other half of that truck to Ethan Page's house, drop it off,
Right.
then order 2 separate Brinks trucks full of money and drive them equally to Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler's houses, and then give me my goddamn FTR
Well,
versus
off,
the
hold
North.
on. First off, if we're giving Brinks trucks full of money, they can stop the studio and give us some.
Well, yes,
Oh, yeah.
they should do that. But since they're not gonna, at least
So you're saying there might be a chance?
no, there is no
Oh,
chance. They don't even like us. Ever
Yeah,
since
that
I
ain't no
I
joke.
spoiled the Great Buddha for the Young Bucks, they haven't been too pleased. Anyway, fucking no. Give me fucking FTR in the North. I've been polite, been patient. All right, I've been downright.
You know, they could throw a triple threat and get Charlie Haas and Shelton to wrestle the both of them, and then
I don't want those two in
Yeah, you
this
do.
match.
Yeah, you do.
Not this time.
Yeah, you
Not the
do.
first time. However, I do want FTR against World's Greatest Tag.
yes,
That would be one.
it's important.
And then the WWE
So you
needs to
want
give
them
me
against Daniel Bryan?
gives me Nick Aldis.
Daniel Bryan is the tag team champion.
Kane is the tag team champion.
Daniel Bryan
Kane is the tag team
is the
champion.
tag team
I
champion.
believe you're wrong, sir.
I'm not
Believe
wrong.
you're
I
correct.
don't believe
I want them.
I thought it was Kane O'Brien.
That guy from TBS.
Didn't he get fired
Yeah,
for,
we'll go with
for
that.
milking himself on TV or something like that?
I thought that was Pee Wee Herman.
No, that was a movie theater.
Oh,
It's
yeah, that's
completely
right.
different.
Nick Aldis versus Cody Rhodes. It was a great match when they wrestled twice for the NWA World Title. Now I want them to go into an environment where we're going to have pyro and we're going to have some cool stuff and a good storyline. And you can bring Brandy and Mickey. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. Have Nick Aldis get a pug and bring it, and have fucking Cody Rhodes bring what's the dog's name? Shadow? No. What's that dog's
Pharaoh.
name? It's
Chance.
just Pharaoh.
Pharaoh.
Have him bring Pharaoh. Let the dogs fight. I don't give a shit. Just give me Nick and Cody. Give me the North and
So,
FTR.
hold on, wait a minute.
What?
Don't
And
you
then,
talk
hold
about
on,
it.
hold on. And then
Advocating
waltz your
dogs
ass.
Fuck,
And
man.
then waltz your ass over to Impact and throw some money at Monty Brown so he wrestles Moose. I've been patient. I've had it. I want my matches. They're my matches, and I want them now.
Hey,
You call
Caleb,
Jake-
What?
take a drink and shush.
Okay.
You feel better?
No. While you're at it, fire Bray Wyatt.
Easy.
Well, maybe don't fire him. Just
Slap his hand.
turn the lights off and hit him with a stick.
He tends to be good at those kind of matches.
Yeah. Well,
Can you hit us with the next one, Big Bad Joe?
oh, good. Great, grand, wonderful.
Go ahead. It's addressed to your hero, so go ahead.
I've been saddled. Okay, I was robbed at WrestleMania. We were all robbed at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes did not win the world
That's
title.
funny. I
And
don't
I can
feel
accept that. I can accept that. I can accept that. I can accept that Cody Rhodes has gone into a fairly boring program with Brock Lesnar, all things considered. It's
Yeah,
not been
yeah.
great. It started off
Especially since it became a cage match, so you owe me money.
oh, it's not a dog collar match.
I'm kidding. It hasn't really been
Oh, okay.
anything yet.
Anyway, I can accept that because
Okay.
when they first locked up, it was looking fucking good. Thank you, Jarrett. Moose versus Monty Brown all day. He can even come back as Marcus Corban. I don't give a fuck.
As long as Monty Brown come back wrestle somebody.
That's right. Anyway, I can accept that it's been fairly mediocre, like we talked about before. Cody Rhodes has felt very mid-card.
Yes, very.
And then this shit. This crock of shit.
What
For
is
those
this
of you
that
who
I'm-
aren't aware, this is the deleted tweet from the Uncle Howdy Twitter account. As you can see, Bray Wyatt.
Is it Twitter or
Two-
X? What?
Well, it's got to be X.
It's got to be X.
As you can see, Bray Wyatt too cheap to pay the $8 a month to be verified, but that's a different conversation. That's all right. I wouldn't pay you.
That would-
Anyway,
Especially since it's going to be X.
so now after SummerSlam, when we finally get the resolution of Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar, they're going to waltz right into Bray Wyatt and Cody Rhodes. If it wasn't for Solo and that damn spike, Cody would have been undisputed champion. You're goddamn right he would have, Derek.
Incorrect. That is incorrect.
No, he's right. You know it.
No, I don't believe that's
fuck
true.
the tribal queef.
Here's the deal.
What?
Here's the deal. Cody would have lost the title back to Brock Lesnar. We would have been where we was 4 years ago, all over again.
He never would have beat Roman.
I'm going to smack you.
He's lucky he beat
Then I'm going to
someone.
smack you. Then I'm going to smack you again for that.
You should never doubt your tribal chief.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck Solo Sikoa.
You can say that all you want, but you're never going to be in the tribe.
Is that an offer?
Oh,
That's it.
no.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what it is.
You're out, buddy.
You're out.
Oh, I was this
Actually, you know
close to
what's-
being
you know
a
what's
6'6 Samoan.
Hey, here's
What?
the deal. The Church of Dumb would be happy to have you.
First of all, there's only one church up in this bitch, motherfucker, and it is the Church of Cody
I
Rhodes.
don't think that's accurate.
Anyway, and this prick,
Looks
this
like your
goddamn
church
Bray
is
Wyatt,
dire need of support.
That's not Bray Wyatt.
this goddamn Bray
It's
Wyatt,
not Bray Wyatt.
it's
It's Bo Dallas.
whatever. It's gonna be fucking Bray Wyatt and Cody Rhodes.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
gonna bring him back during a writer's strike, mind you.
Yeah.
They're going to bring him back, and he's going to do some more. How dare they drag the good name of Cody Rhodes through the mud? That is Uncle Howdy. Yes, you're right. Thank you.
She does. Her,
Ashton
that
says,
that
How
opinion
dare they
does
drag
count.
the good name of Cody Rhodes through the mud? That is Uncle Howdy. Oh no!
Hey, she's just trying to kiss ass.
Yeah.
I don't care. I do not
I don't
want
care.
to see Cody Rhodes in a goddamn Mountain Dew lights out. Let's unmask the puppet match with fucking Bray Wyatt.
Why not? He's
Because it's stupid.
more entertaining than his ass whippings from Brock Lesnar.
You're gonna get striked. You're gonna get striked, sir. You want to get striked?
Are you
That's how you get striked.
forcing me right now?
That's right.
It's only 25%.
I don't. Why?
Well, here's the deal.
Why?
If go ahead and hit the next one, Johnny. This is why.
Okay, I get it. Now, but this is what we're seeing isn't what's going to happen. Okay, well, hear me out.
Okay.
They're not going to go into the history. Well, they
You
might.
think so?
They might touch on it. They
Yeah.
might touch on it, right? But that's not going to be that's not where the match is going to lead, regardless. If Bray Wyatt comes out Monday or the Monday after SummerSlam in just black, attacks Cody Rhodes, sits down and cuts what I assume will be very long, very monotonous promo, but at least fucking goes somewhere, then I'm in. That one simple tool.
Well,
That's
let me
not
ask
what's
you a
going to
question.
happen. Cody Rhodes is going to come out after he beats Brock on that Monday,
It's not
and the fucking Pee-wee's Playhouse thing is going to pop up, and it's going to be that goddamn vulture and that fucking pig and whatever the hell else. Then the lights are going to go out, and Uncle Howdy's going to be in 8 different fucking spots in the arena, and there's going to be it's just going to be stupid.
Let me
And
ask
the
you a
match
question.
the match that it leads to is going to be a fucking shit show where they don't do anything. They don't go anywhere for fucking 3 months, and it's all going to be Bray Wyatt, mind games bullshit. Cody Rhodes, I'm the son of Dusty Rhodes, and I ended racism, Cody. And it's not going to be enjoyable for anyone.
Let me ask you a question. If, by chance, they were to bring Bray Wyatt back,
Uh-huh.
and they was to give him somebody like Cody,
Uh-huh.
I think that the promos would be better on both sides.
I think the promos will be good, but again, it's the style of match and what they do with it, where we get to the end. And it's not going to be, we thought that Brock and Cody was at least going to feel like a fight.
Yeah.
It did. The first match felt like a fight. It ended out of nowhere, but we were like, we'll be optimistic. Second one, wasn't that good. It was a Brock match. We'll see what happens with the third.
I think the only reason it's happening is
'Cause they don't have writers,
and no one told them that Uncle Howdy. I don't think it's a bad idea.
I think Uncle Howdy versus Cody's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think Bray Wyatt and Cody
Would
could
be
be
good.
incredible. Could be incredible. If they, I'll even let Bray Wyatt do some spooky shit, but let it be Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Let it be Bray Wyatt
I'd
turning the lights out.
I'd even take the Fiend at this point.
Anybody other than this Uncle Howdy
Uncle
cockamamie
Howdy thing,
horseshit.
just fucking refer to it.
Yeah, I would
It's-
much rather have the Fiend.
It's not. There's no payoff with it. If he beats Uncle Howdy, then he beats a fucking fictional specter. If Uncle Howdy beats Cody, it's not a real win for Uncle Howdy either because he's a fictional specter. Uncle Howdy isn't the Undertaker. The Fiend was as close as they got to a real, genuine monster, and they burned that character literally.
Yeah.
Give let Bray Wyatt. Remember when Bray Wyatt came back that night before Uncle Howdy appeared
Mhm.
and cut the promo about just being himself?
Yeah.
But he was still dressed in black leather and he looked good. He looked menacing. The lights were low.
Yeah.
Fat Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Fat Bray Wyatt. Give me that. Give me the dark, versus the light in that visual only.
At this point, I would take the cult leader Bray Wyatt.
And yes,
Yeah.
like let him be serious, let him be dark but serious. Like Malachi Black, yes, does some hokey shit with the House of Black when the lights go off and on. But when you watch the House of Black, fucking, at least they're serious. At least Alistair and fucking Brody Lee and Buddy Matthews are in there fucking fighting and working, and they look good. You can do a dark gimmick believably. The Undertaker, yes, he teleported. Yes, he used lightning. Yes, he used fire. All that shit. But like, when he got in the ring with Batista, you saw two big, bad motherfuckers beating the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
When he got in the ring with Michaels, you saw two epic performers. And this match, Cody and Bray, could be that.
It really could.
It could be that. And if people want to say that I'm wrong, I'm not. I promise you. They've got the history, they've got the experience. But what's going to get muddled up, and I'm fucking calling it now, and I'll bitch about it here too in the following weeks, what's going to muddle it up is Cody's going to come out and act through every promo. He'll tell the story of Cody Rhodes and Husky Harris, but he's going to tell it Cody's way.
Yeah.
And it's going to be it's going to be a cinematic plot for how we got this far. And now here I am, after I saw Brock Lesnar, the lights went out and I knew immediately who it was. And how apropos is it that it had to be Bray? But it's not Bray, it's Uncle Howdy. And then Uncle Howdy, the fucking shit's going to come in, it's going to be convoluted. Instead of it just being Bray Wyatt, the dark force from fucking underneath, who wants revenge on the guy who abandoned him as a rookie, and Cody Rhodes leaving and becoming a megastar and returning, which could be a genuinely viable story. We're going to get this fucking, it's going to be a production.
You've been here before.
Yeah. I know them both so well. I could write this bullshit story, but if you gave me a chance, I could take these two and give you a story that's going to fucking be money.
Right.
Like, but it's not, because it's Vince and it's Hunter and these writers and this goddamn
Better.
Maybe you should have applied when they had the writer's strike. You're welcome.
It's not actually a bad idea. Hit us with the next slide, Johnny.
You know, I've never considered that as an option before.
History was made this week.
It was. Tell the people about it.
Dominic Mysterio becomes the first superstar to main event Raw, SmackDown, and NXT in the main event for a championship in the same week.
And after having served a hard time.
After, yeah, of course. The journey started on Monday Night Raw, which we'll talk about real quick, with the champions going over, play on the cash-in, just like we normally see take place. And
every
of course,
week.
NXT comes out with the help of himself, because he's dumb, doesn't need any help. For some reason, Wes Lee ran his face into Rhea Ripley's title belt. I don't know why. I think he was scared. Was trying to get away.
No.
But Dominic Mysterio.
Tell the truth. She hit him.
I didn't see Rhea anywhere near
hit him.
that area.
Saw it.
I don't know. My camera angle was different. But
we were watching the same TV.
But, new NXT North American Champion.
He was on the other end of the couch.
Now, before I get to SmackDown,
I
would like to point out this was Dominic's first attempt at a singles championship with a win for the singles championship.
I don't think
First match in NXT.
Hold on. No. Because when him and Ray were still teaming, didn't he get like a one-off match for the Intercontinental title before Gunther had it?
No.
You sure?
Yes. I believe that was Ricochet. Which in your mind is probably the same person. Let's be real.
I'm the only Hispanic. You know what? I don't have time.
Calm down.
We all know you're from Spain. It's okay.
It's okay. Your Ecuadorian blood will calm down in just a minute. But
get some Colombian coffee.
Really, Rhea hit Wes with her tie.
Thank you.
Tripped.
Thank you, Derek.
He tripped and he went head first into the belt.
I cannot.
And Dominic was wasn't even trying to pin him. He wasn't even trying to pin him. He was trying to lean over him like, "Hey man, are you okay?" And the referee counted to 3. He was actually going to help the man up.
Why was he holding?
But sometimes things happen in the yard, and sometimes it gets serious.
If one more fucking person who hasn't been to jail.
Wait a minute.
in this fucking room.
Okay, well,
what?
Let me ask you this. if Dominic didn't spend all that time in the prison yard, how come Benny knew who he was and wanted to say hello?
Yeah, Tony D'Angelo, a man who's never met Dominic in his entire life until NXT,
He was giving
was
a
like,
message
"Hey,
from
Benny
to
said
say hello.
hello from the yard." So, right there is proof.
Tell me.
Proof.
What now, Caleb?
Just saying. Just saying.
Proof.
So anyway, we go to SmackDown, and of course he wrestles Butch. Used to be Pete Dunne, very famous NXT UK heavyweight champion, second ever, bruiserweight. And what happened, Caleb?
Dominic Mysterio beat.
Retained the North American heavyweight championship.
I'm not
Hit
mad
me with
about
the next one, Johnny.
I'm not mad about
Hey,
Dom being
hey,
North American
Why
champion.
don't you tell them about the amazing story of how that match happened between Butch and Mysterio?
Okay, so Butch comes in acting all big and bad. And he's like, "Hey, you're the NXT North American champion, and I want shot the belt." Right? Of course, Dominic's like, "Man, I haven't polished the belt.
I'm not in my gear.
I'm not in my gear. I'm not ready to
So he
defend."
learned genetics.
And anyway,
Well-
there's not an official from NXT here to make it a. And about that time, Shawn Michaels peeks his head in the corner. He goes, "I'm from NXT." And he goes,
Fantastic.
"As a matter of fact, that sounds good." And then he looks at Butch and he goes, "You happen to know where Adam Pearce's locker room is? I'm gonna go make
Office.
this our office. I'm gonna make this official."
He goes, "Oh yeah, it's right down the hall there. Oh, I'll be back. I'm off."
Dude.
Yeah, so Dominic on short notice beat one of the greatest
Okay.
NXT UK champions in history.
All right,
Business.
you know what? I am going to give you that. He did, in fact, defeat one of the best NXT UK champions in the history of the business.
That's right.
I can't even. There's no argument there.
You're right.
His
There's
first
not.
title
So
defense.
And
that's
also,
First
I'm
time.
not mad about Dom being North American champion. I think it's a great way for him to have a belt. I think it keeps him relevant and puts him with some other experienced workers to keep getting singles matches.
Gives him great heat.
Does great for his heat and puts another belt with the faction. So Judgment Day's got a little more stroke. Dom has a chance to fucking go out and be a smarmy champion for a little while. I think it's a good situation for everybody.
Sometimes when you go through the darkest night, you come out on the other side of prison in the daylight and let some of that sunlight hit you in the face. What Andy Dufresne did in the Shawshank Redemption.
If I didn't have an
was
actual
almost
Fort
the
Dick
same
gun,
thing.
I would smack the shit out of you.
It's almost the same thing.
Please, John, with
Get
the next
that man
slide.
a poster.
Oh, good. Another pay-per-view I don't give a shit about.
Ooh, but it's points.
All right. So for those of you unaware, this season, season 4, yeah, we're 4 seasons out.
Yeah.
We are including only WWE and NXT pay-per-views to shake it up a bit. And we have another one coming up now. I've said on record multiple times, I don't watch NXT. I'm an AEW guy on the show. So I'm just going to be guessing. I do catch clips from now and again. I watch some of Ilya's matches. Braun Breaker, obviously. A few other guys, but I don't watch the product as a whole. So these guys haven't avenged this season. But I had one last season.
Yeah.
So it shakes out. All right. So we're going to go through this here list.
Also, if you are wanting to use y'all's last save
Before
piece,
SummerSlam.
has to be done before
Yeah.
SummerSlam.
Max, do you have our points from the recap? So I know what we're walking in with. I know you wrote it down. I think I did too. Oh, wait, I've got them here, right? 15, 15, 12, and 11?
Yep, that's it.
All right, cool. So right now, Luke and Max are tied at 15. I'm in second place with 12 points, and John is in third place with 11 points. Max and I both have 1 save left. No, I think I've still got 2 saves left.
No, you have 1 save left. You used it at the last show.
Hold
Remember,
on.
even if you win, you don't get it back.
Hold on. I didn't use any saves left.
No. I used my
Oh,
last
he
save.
used
Yeah,
his
I
last
think
save.
I've
You
still
have
got
2.
both saves.
I know. Yeah, Caleb's had both his.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm using both of them today, Jack.
Of course you are. Because you're a jerk face. He's a jerk face.
You stood up for a while.
All right, so in no particular order,
All right.
Dirty Dom will defend the NXT North American Championship against Mustafa Ali. Max?
I think you mispronounced defend, but okay.
I said defend.
Okay, then you're good.
He thought you meant retain.
I mean, he's going to retain, but we have to make the picks anyway.
That's what you said, isn't it? Dominic's retaining against Mustafa
That's
Ali?
what I think is going to happen.
Who you going with, Max?
the winner.
There you go. Why didn't I think of that?
Can we do that? Is that allowed on this show? I believe, hold on, for real talk, this is a unanimous Dominic Mysterio situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't see them taking the belt off of him that quick.
Fuck no.
And if they do, they're stupid. So.
All right, Blaine Davenport versus Roxanne Perez. Max?
Blair done.
Blair Davenport. Sorry, I wrote, it's just my handwriting.
There you go.
Blair Davenport. Blair. Good old Blair. Good old Blair Davenport. That
Davenport.
superstar in the making
Whoa,
over
whoa.
on NXT that I love so much.
I'm gonna go with Blair as well.
All right, Max says Blair. Luke.
I'm going to go Roxanne Perez.
Okay. John.
Perez.
Who is?
I don't have a fucking clue. Who I
Roxanne Perez
Who,
was
explain
Roxy
to me
from
for sure, because I
Ring of
can't
Honor.
remember who's who.
Little girl. Little bitty, tiny, former world champion, Booker T's trainee. Roxanne Perez.
Super
Oh,
young.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Super
Roxanne
young.
Perez.
Roxy.
Okay.
From Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Was she,
yeah.
Is she what, 21?
All
Yeah.
right. Tiffany Stratton will defend the women's title against Thea Hale in a submission match.
Clear, was that
Thea
unanimous?
Hale. All the way.
I would really like to say that, but I don't know if they're going to take the belt from Tiffany. But I've got to go with Thea Hale. I can't go with Thea.
Max?
I really want to see that
Yeah.
happen.
Definitely.
John?
Hale.
All right, I'm going Hale as well.
Hell yeah.
All right, Gallus versus the D'Angelo family for the NXT Tag Team titles. Luke,
D'Angelo family.
Max,
D'Angelo.
John.
D'Angelo.
Well, I'm going Gallus, and I'm using one of my saves because
Right
I
on.
can. All right, in our main event, Carmelo Hayes will defend the world title of NXT against Ilya Dragunov. John.
Retain.
Luke.
Dragunov.
I can't go against the man that beat Gunther.
Max.
Can't do it. And
See, you know,
I'll wait.
if Caleb was professional, he wouldn't know
But-
what you were trying to say.
But are they going to be calling him up soon?
Ilya? Ooh, that's a good point. They are
Well,
talking about bringing him up for Imperium.
Bobby Lashley was just seen talking to Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes on Friday Night SmackDown.
That's true.
I
For the
think
Hurt
they're gonna
business.
bring.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna bring Carmelo.
I think
in
they're going to
for-
put the belt on Ilya to make
Well,
it.
I'm going to say Ilya, and I'm using my save anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Use both.
Use my save.
Oh, that's right. John's got a save as well.
John
I got
has
two.
two saves.
You got to use them both because we refresh after SummerSlam.
You can use it at SummerSlam.
Oh, well, then I'm only using one. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
that's why I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, so what one are you using it on?
This match.
This match?
Okay. Well, I'm using it on this match as well.
Okay.
And then Max.
So, not on the other save? Do you want to change your pick on the other one then?
Nope, I'm sticking with Gallus. Fuck it. Taking the risk.
You're gonna lose.
That's
Max,
all right.
Who you got?
Damn it.
No, you want to go with Kate.
I do.
I just like the idea of the Russian winning heavyweight championship at the Great American Bash.
Correct.
It sounds like
Yeah.
a WCW story
I got
wrapped
it.
in
Yeah.
itself, does it not? Like back when Luger was defending and
Is that your
in
call?
come
Forward?
Poncho's in
yeah. As well as like I said, like Luger defending the belt, in comes the
Yeah.
fucking Ivan the
Yeah.
Spike or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a dusty finish.
Or
It is just.
more or less unanimous on everything.
So you're going Ilya then?
Yes.
All right. So let's recap here. We are unanimous on Dominic Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterio. Max, you've gone with Blair Davenport. The rest of us have chosen Roxanne. We are unanimous on Thea Hale. I have chosen Gallus. Against the three of you having selected the D'Angelo family. Johnny has also selected Carmelo Hayes against us for Ilya Dragunov.
But y'all have a point.
So
it
we
doesn't
all
really
have a
matter.
point to say, yeah. All right, well, there we are, folks.
That's NXT in a
The
nutshell.
points for Great American Bash have been selected. I also predict that we see Brian Pillman Jr. in the crowd.
For the big NXT plug.
Yep.
Oh, probably.
That's my side prediction.
That sounds about right, though, doesn't it?
Does to me anyway.
All right, hit us with the next one, Big Bad John.
Oof. Blood and guts happened,
Yeah, it did.
and boy did it.
Here's the deal. Why can't they ever come up with an ending that makes sense? They threw Jericho off the top the first year into the biggest pad I've ever seen someone land in. The next year, they had Eddie Kingston throw his fucking back out as he was climbing to the top to do the finish with Cesaro and all that.
Mm-hmm.
This year is no different. It had exactly the messed up finish that you would think it would have. It was clustered. It was terrible.
Some takeaways from this match. Claudio's great. Takeshita's great. Kenny Omega and Ibushi are fantastic together.
That's it.
So everything we already knew.
Yeah.
We didn't get
I'll be honest.
anything.
I was excited about it. I could only watch it in clips. Look, the bed of nails. He had
Kenny Omega took the better bells.
yeah, from Moxley.
Yeah.
I don't.
Isn't this from a company who just made rules that you couldn't hit people in the back with steel chairs anymore?
Yep,
But they're going to allow
a bed of
a
nails.
bed of nails.
I know. I just look. This match may have been good for everyone who loves the Elite and everyone who loves the Blackpool Combat Club. I totally get why it would have been. I wanted a filthy fucking knockdown drag out for
I
this
want
match.
War Games.
You know what we never got? You know what we never got for real?
What's that?
The Jericho Appreciation Society. No, sorry. What was his first group?
That was his first group.
Yeah, the JAS.
Yeah.
But it was Jericho, Hager,
Sammy Guevara.
and LAX.
LAX.
And it was supposed to be the Elite in Blood and Guts. Then COVID happened. We never got it. And I feel like that match was going to be the best one. And because of that, we've been chasing the dragon with this match. And I understand they got the copyright, and they got to do one a year or two a year, whatever it is they're doing. But if we're going to do it, can we do it with serious teams that aren't just
All flash, no substance.
no? Because there was a bit of Claudio and Paige had some really good shit in this match together. Takeshita and Pac with the Bucks had some really good stuff. That goddamn that one, what's his name? That fucking Wheeler Yuta was phenomenal in small doses. It was Omega, it was Moxley, it was Paige, and I'm not a fan of the Bucks, but even they weren't completely egregious in this match.
Right.
To the point where it annoyed me. I can't. Moxley had so much fire 2 years ago, and he legitimately could have been the next Stone Cold. That's not me. The Inner Circle. Thank you.
It, yeah.
2 years ago, Moxley could have been the next Stone Cold, and that's not like hyperbole, and that's not me kissing his ass. That's a fact. He was selling more merch than anybody. He was the number one act in AEW. He was the number one guy. It's the constant just gore spots for the sake of being able to do, and I get you've got the freedom to do them, and that's what you want to do.
Well, the match is called Blood Guts.
But throw punches that look real then.
Right.
When you hit your DDT, fold out with it. Everything he did, he was a half step fucking off. Even Claudio was a half step fucking off. Pac wasn't, but Pac really was only there to do some flippy shit.
Right.
Now, I would pay money for Pac and Ibushi.
Oh, yeah.
I would pay money for Pac and Ibushi in a singles match. Nothing else on here. I've seen fucking Omega and Moxley. I don't give a shit about Claudio and Paige at all. I could do Ibushi and Claudio. I could do Ibushi and Takeshita. I could do Takeshita and Paige.
Yeah.
But no, this match sucked. It's the worst. It's the worst Blood and Guts match they've had so far, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's not high praise. I mean, that's not
at
even
least the year that they had FTR in it. It was
awesome.
Except the ending. The ending was terrible.
Yeah, well, it was the Inner Circle against
Eddie Kingston.
No, it was MJF, FTR, Sean Spears, and Jake Hager, I think. No, not Jake Hager. Wardlow.
I thought they were in the one that they threw Sammy Guevara off the top of the.
Yeah, he was part of the Inner Circle.
Yeah, but Eddie Kingston's the one that made the guy tap out on top of the cage in that match. 'Cause
No,
he had
that
threw his
was
back out before he climbed.
that was the following year.
Okay, that's
The one I'm talking about, the best one so far was MJF. And what are they called? The fucking. I agree, Derek. I completely agree. The Pinnacle. Thank you. Derek's on it today. The Pinnacle wrestled the Inner Circle in the second one, and it was fantastic.
That's right.
Actually, no, I think that went in the first one because they had to do that goofy fucking.
Jericho going through the stage.
Yeah, no, but that's what happened. That one was the first one, but they had to do that stupid football field brawl, fucking
Oh, Stadium
Stampede.
Stampede. Yeah.
Awful.
Which is awful every time they do it. I mean,
Maybe
it's fun to watch if you're just wanting to watch something crazy, but as far as storyline wise, it's terrible. Terrible.
And think though, this match could have been Punk, FTR, Ricky Starks, and I don't know, insert other really good wrestler
Right.
against the Elite. With Ibushi. Could have been phenomenal. Could have been great.
Yep.
Instead,
Probably would have been better if Daniel Bryan wouldn't have been hurt.
I'm sure it would have, but even then,
It would have at least helped. You know what I mean? Another.
I don't know. I wanted this match to be good. I did. It wasn't, and I'm unapologetic about it. I know I talk shit about the Elite on the show, but I do it for a fucking reason. I do it for a reason. If you look at their body of work, I don't have to have a better reason than that. I talk shit about the guys on the other side who do stupid shit. This match should have been a 5-star fucking class. I'm sorry, an actual Weasel Dooley 5-star,
Yeah.
and not a Meltzer 5-star.
Yeah.
This should have been a Weasel Dooley 5-star match, and it wasn't. It was bad. It made wrestling look bad. It took a blood fight. It took 10 men and put them in a fucking confines of a steel cage where it should have been a hyper-violent fist fight. And it turned it into a fucking hokey choreographed routine with a couple of stunts. Tell me I'm wrong, but we all know I'm not. I don't give a fuck if you like the Elite. I don't give a fuck if you like the Blackpool Combat Club. I don't give a fuck if your least favorite match on the planet are steel cage matches. This match was bad.
That's impossible. No one's least favorite match has ever been a cage.
I mean, I agree.
Ever. And if they do, they're not watching the Reds.
I agree.
Hit us with the next one, Big Bear John.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry on Dynamite captured the FTW Championship. He's the 4th recognized FTW champion.
I would like to also point out a little bit of something with the FTW title. The FTW title has been held by 4 people in 4 years.
Mhm.
Crazy part is that the title has changed hands in July every year.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
Every single year, the title had changed hands in July. They've had an entire year.
Yeah, of a run, and then the belt goes on to the next guy.
Which, if you noticed, all of them who had that run with it went and challenged for the heavyweight championship.
That's true.
They're trying to use the FTW title like the Intercontinental title when they should just use
I don't know, their
the
North American title,
All-American,
or their
whatever it is,
their
Atlantic,
transatlantic title, or the TBS title,
TNT title.
TNT title, whichever. I don't give a
They really should. They really should. But hey, here's the deal. Jack Perry is now getting out of the gimmick of being the Jungle Kid.
And he's a vocal heel. I mean, it's progress. I just don't know that anyone...
He went the best way about it by beating Hook.
Yes, but now what do we do with Hook?
Nothing. They're not going to do anything with Hook
Don't think
because
so?
he's a gimmick.
I mean, you're right.
What are they going to do? They're going to team him with Danhausen because Danhausen can get the kid over. It's sad, but it's true. You can shake your head all you want. The Dark Order or something they'll put him with where he doesn't have to do a whole lot of real work
Fucking
because we all know that the talent in that family stopped with Peter, his dad. Senosha, Peter Senosha, that's his real name.
I'm aware, but
Was
he's
not
a,
a dick joke.
Jack Perry's
Was not
a good,
dick joke.
Jack Perry's a good wrestler.
Yeah, and his daddy was famous.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I
talking
agree
about
with-
Jack Perry. I'm talking about fucking the Duty Beat. Taz's
Hook.
boy.
Oh!
Peter
I see
Senosha.
what you're saying, Taz.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking shit about
Hook.
Jack Perry for a
No,
second.
Jack Perry will hold his own. I'm talking about what they're going to do with Hook
I
next.
don't know. You could run Hook if you do it right.
If they teach the kid how to wrestle.
Getting there.
He's a 1-2 punch worker.
For all intents and purposes, so was Taz for his first year.
Well, yeah, but Taz had like 37 different variations of the 3 moves he knew how to do.
I mean, that's fair.
Hook has this.
Gross.
I'm so upset with myself.
Gross.
But I'm so pretty, but I'm angsty. And now I don't have gold anymore. My dad's going to take away the car. And now I know how Dom feels.
I
yeah,
knew
it's
you were
going to be
I
terrible.
knew you were going to come back to Dom.
Well,
You
we're
piece of
talking about the son of a famous person. Dominic Mysterio always comes to mind.
That's true.
I give a fuck about Luke Perry. I give a fuck what he did. Fuck him. Well,
Eddie
he did.
Guerrero
Hold on, he did
killed
play
her.
Lance Frost. He did play Lance Frost in 8 seconds,
That's true.
and he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the original movie. So, did you know that they wanted him to come out to the 90210 theme song? And he chose.
You are fucking kidding.
He chose the Symphony Number 5
Yeah.
instead. They wanted him to come out to the 90210 theme song.
Pop quiz. Who was the last wrestler to make an entrance using Symphony Number 5?
What is Symphony Number 5?
Beethoven.
I know that. What is the? I can't hear it in my head.
Oh, I don't remember. I just remember who was the last wrestler who used
Regal?
it. No, way before Regal.
How far? before Regal?
Way before. My apologies for correcting. Jack Perry's a 6 wrestler hold. Taz. Oh yeah, we're talking about AEW. There have only been 4 in AEW, Derek.
Yes,
Yeah.
Taz and Sabu doesn't
Yeah,
count.
yeah. They were the first 2, and they were the only 2 in ECW.
But no. Is it the Maestro?
Nope.
WCW? No.
No,
It wasn't.
before that.
Wasn't.
Nature Boy Buddy Rogers.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Now that's something you didn't know that you know now. You're welcome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No.
Terrible.
Sorry.
Is that what she's about him?
All right, next slide.
So Perry would be the 5th, not the 4th. Still,
No.
Yes. Because
Yes.
he
No.
would be
Hook
the
would be.
6th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Jack,
he would technically
Jack
be
is the
5th.
6th, but he's the 4th. No, he's the
Four-
he's the 4th in
Yes.
AEW, which we've
Yes.
already said.
Yes.
He's the 6th total.
Yes.
Yes. Billy Kidman. Now we understand this may be part of a storyline. Did I just say Billy Kidman?
You said Billy Kidman.
What in the world?
You know somewhere in the world Billy Kidman went,
Huh?
oh, that's really nice.
Billy Gunn took off his boots, left him in the middle of the ring
Yeah.
this past week on Collision
Yeah.
after the House of Black.
Looks kind of Triple H-ish.
I don't know, man. I
Billy
imagine.
ain't done by no stretch of the
hold
imagination.
on. Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. You got the Acclaimed over. Unless they have something else planned for him, he could always go full time to an agent and stop wrestling.
Yeah.
So it could be legitimate. Do I think it is? No. I think it's definitely
Not
part
the
of
way
story.
the match ended.
Right.
With them going, nah, Billy, don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
take them off. No,
Yeah.
that's...
But if it is legitimate, for the sake of conversation, Billy Gunn, he had his debut match in 1989. He had a 30 years plus spanning career over 5 decades. 80, 90, those 10s, 20s.
Yeah.
I mean, Billy Gunn.
Here's the thing with that, though. Billy Gunn retires from AEW. He lets his contract go out. You know he's headed back to the E with the rest of his friends.
I mean,
He was mad when they pulled the DX thing out from underneath him,
oh man. Excuse me.
which they still covered the best thing. It's like, Billy couldn't get off his job. He works office supplies.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But if this is the last ride of Mr. Ass, there's a lot of meat there.
Mr. Ass's Wild Ride.
Multiple time tag team champion, former King of the Ring winner, former
One of the greatest tag teams of all time.
wasn't he European champion individually?
Yes. No.
Or
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring? I already said King of the Ring. I mean, he's got a fairly standard singles career. Impact or TNA World Champion, NWA Tag Team Champion. I mean, the dude's held more World Tag Team titles than pretty much, well, anybody in AEW for that matter.
Yeah.
It's a career worth talking about.
It really is.
He's a WWE Hall of Famer.
Yeah. I hope that is.
Oh,
the way-
if that's the way it ends, that's bullshit.
yeah.
Fuck him.
I don't see that being correct.
However,
right way to do that.
I think that he should join back up with the Ass Boys and turn heel on the Acclaimed.
That's where I think it's
That's
going.
where I think it's going too,
Yeah,
and that's what
where
I want
think
to have.
it's going.
Fuck the Acclaimed. Go back home, Daddy. Do the roar, Daddy.
All right, here's the next one, Big Man John. Death Before Dishonor took place
Yes, it did.
on Friday with notable defenses from Athena, Samoa Joe,
And Claudio
Castagnoli. Claudio, of course, retained.
Yep. So did Joe.
Joe retained in the Daltons after Dalton Castle after using a low blow before the chokeout, which is something that ROH is just not really.
Yeah, they don't do a lot.
They
of
don't do that a lot.
So we're gonna get some legitimate heel listeners. It is the end of Billy's career. He was indeed a great worker and should be a first ballot Hall of Fame. Well, he's still a Hall of Famer, but he should have an individual place as well.
Yeah, I was about to say he is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He
should be a two-time
with the Outlaws, if you ask me.
Yes, well, 3 times.
Athena, of course, retains for Willow Nightingale due to
Which,
rest
by the
stoppage.
way, do yourself a favor, find the match, watch it.
Find
I watched
anything that has Willow's
this
name.
morning, and it was fucking great. One of the best women's matches probably of the year, and arguably, well, no, fuck it, I will say it, arguably one of the best women's matches in like the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And we're even talking, I would put that match up against Sasha and Bianca, which to date has been my personal favorite women's match ever.
Yeah.
And I would put that match right underneath it. It was phenomenal.
Of course, Lucha Brothers losing the ROH Tag Team Champions, the 6-man Tag Team Champion Trios Champions still retained.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff that takes place. If you have Fight or something like that, where the Ring of Honor Club, wherever you can actually get to see this, maybe
And
on
also,
YouTube.
Isn't that another record for? Isn't this the first pay-per-view ever main evented for Ring of Honor by a women's main event?
I don't know if that's accurate.
We'll have to double check.
And we'll
Because
check.
I think
We'll put a pin in that and talk about that next week.
Because remember, they had Women of Honor that was different from Ring of Honor.
Yes. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad Joe. All right. Caleb, we're going to talk about this.
Well,
finally been given permission to do
let me preface this with, we couldn't address the events of this particular event on the show for a number of legal reasons, one of which involved me personally. And I guess technically I got involved here, but it really wasn't. This had nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
But we were advised to not give away any information until it was released by our legal team. Just because they had to go through the footage, they had to find out which laws were violated. A bunch of shit. Basically, they put a gag order on us for like the last 2 months.
Yes.
I, of course, violated it. Shit.
Yeah.
But with this particular scene, if you go to the AFU website, or AFU Facebook, you will see the incredibly controversial ending to our last event. There are several disclaimers. Watch at your own risk. But basically, we have 2 wrestlers in our camp over here at AFU. This is the promotion that we work for.
Work with.
How do I even set this up?
There was a match between 2 men who had a checkered past, to put mildly.
In our main event. It was a death match. There was a lot of blood already. And Cash Borden, our Brass Knuckles champion,
teamed with Mason Cutter
to take on Blood Money Brian Richards
and Ray Waddell.
They had an incredible contest. Brian and Ray won. Then after the match, part of the story was that they were going to get beat on. What happened without the company's discretion. What happened next was a genuine volatile move from Cash to Brian, where basically Brian was covered in blood. And you can see here, there's a bit of a picture here where Cash sent some wrestlers to collect Brian's daughter and put her in the ring and made.
There's stuff that you're not going to see unless you go to their Facebook page. There was a very violent and cruel act that took place to Brian in front of his daughter. That was not, like, you hear a lot of the terms shoot, or a lot of the terms, kayfabe, and all this.
This was as shoot as it gets.
This is as shoot as it gets. This isn't a game. This isn't part of a storyline. This is what happens when 2 guys' feud starts to become personal.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it was. It became incredibly personal.
And it got insanely personal.
Hey, Bo Bronson's going to go see The Undertaker.
Nice.
So anyway, it's on the AFU Hardcore Facebook. You're welcome to check it out.
Watch at your own risk.
Watch at your own risk, but we promised the company that we would talk about it today on the show. We fulfilled our contractual obligation. I mean,
I would prefer.
I'm not allowed to comment a whole lot.
Well,
Hi,
that's
Jelly Bean.
that's for other reasons things that took place on the show.
Yeah, I violated the terms of my contract already on that show.
Yeah.
So,
Needless to say, I do want to point out the fact that the little girl is okay.
oh yeah, she's wonderful.
She's tough as nails. But
Hard work.
But the
It's a brutal scene.
yeah.
Check it out. And stay tuned for whatever else comes your way when it comes to AFU Hardcore.
Keep looking forward to the next AFU show in October.
Yeah.
So
I mean, honestly.
we'll be there. I don't know how long we'll be there.
I don't know how long I'll be allowed to be in the building, but I'll be there as long as I let me.
We'll be there for the meet and greet.
Yeah. I don't know about much else after that.
Yeah, but IWTV.live. You can watch the match, and then if you want to see the aftermath of the stuff that was cut from the show, like you said, Anna Fight Underground's AFU Hardcore's Facebook page has a link where you can see exactly what went down.
Exact move. All right, next slide.
All right, we are through with our.
Well, look at that, kids. Well, in that case,
watch a shill.
be sure to find us over on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. You can follow us on Twitter at ProWrestlingTD. You can send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. You can follow us on TikTok at ProWrestlingThrowdown1. You can also check out ProWrestlingThrowdown.com, our official website, and Streamlabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown, where you can access
Merch shirt!
Merch
and over at the you can find our brand new merch shirt. That's right. We've got Pro Wrestling Throwdown merch. The merch. It's on the website, right? It's already rolled out, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So yeah, check
yes,
out
Streamlabs.com/Pro
Wrestling Throwdown, where you can check out all of our new stuff. We've still got the flip flops and summer attire on sale right now.
Yep.
We're going to be going back to school soon, so hopefully we'll be rolling out the new backpack.
New backpacks, new design for maybe a new notebook.
We missed our bikini this summer. I have to fix
They
that.
did not actually get any
Yeah,
of them in.
we didn't actually get one.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, I guess they sold so many of that specific thing on the site that they just ran out.
You mean we sold so many Pro Wrestling Throwdown bikinis last summer? Fantastic.
Well,
That's exactly what it is.
We are very famous in India.
I know that's strange to say, but
That's where our biggest demographic
that's
comes
where
from.
our demographic comes from.
You guys in the chat room make up
Unless
like
y'all are using
a very
VPNs
small
or something.
percentage because we're getting some views
That's
over
right.
yonder.
They have a wooden statue of us riding a cow over there. It's crazy.
That is a sacred fucking animal.
And I ate one this morning. What's your point? It's tasty. It's heaven
I want
sent.
you to recognize that we just went through saying that we are very big in India,
I said we were.
and that
okay,
you
here.
insulted.
But you see, we're famous there now. We're infamous there. You see what I did there? Yeah, we ride cows in town. That's
The
how we
views of Pro Wrestling Throwdown, too. Well, you know, fuck them. We are fuck them. I had a burger. Yes, bring it back. I believe that completely.
My baloney has a first name.
So let's see. There you go.
All right. So I guess with that being said, that it's
It's time for everyone's favorite segment. It's time for birthdays.
bullshit.
Max, take it away.
Ooh, that's pretty. Still at the table.
All right.
There he is.
Well, happy birthday. We got enough
Why-
birthdays. We
Why
have very
is the
little bullshit.
shadow of Dominic Mysterio
I don't know what you're talking
looming
about.
over Roman Reigns?
I literally just see Roman Reigns there. I don't know what you're talking
Look.
about. That's Roman Reigns in the corner with both belts, sticking his tongue out. It's funny.
Roman is
Roman 3
at
belts.
Roman 3 belts.
1,057 days today.
1,057.
57 days. Wow.
Only 300 some odd days removed from breaking Hulk Hogan's record.
Yep. Never gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, buddy. I hate to tell you.
Here's with the next one.
Again, why?
What do you mean again?
You couldn't
It's
have at least
Gunther.
used a different picture.
It's Gunther. I
You
don't
are
know
not
what the hell
going
you're
to convince
talking
me that
about.
I'm crazy. I see Dominic Mysterio.
Hold on. Anybody else see Dom in that picture?
Don't fuck with me.
What
on this,
picture?
y'all. Don't
What-
fuck
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
I don't see Dom either. I don't know.
How
what
many
shot.
days has Gunther been Intercontinental Champion?
408 days today.
408 days.
Only
Now,
because Dominic Mysterio has
interesting
challenged
fact
for it.
that you shared with me earlier.
Uh-huh.
Roman and Gunther have just both dethroned.
Are getting close to dethroning Pedro
Pedro
Morales
Morales.
from not only the spot as Intercontinental Champion, but the spot as WWE Champion as well.
We're getting there.
So, we're getting there. That's a good picture of...
I fucking knew it! I knew it! Would you fight John Cena for $1 million, but you have to win the fight?
Yes. Dom, see, Dom who? No one sees what you're talking about. Seth
Hold on.
Rollins there.
Hold on. Would you fight John Cena for $1 million, but you have to win the fight? Okay. What are the rules?
Can you shoot him?
Because if it's just a fight, I have to win with no rules. I guarantee you, I'll find a way to win the fight for $1 million.
So let's talk about the real Casper of this whole thing. Seth Rollins has been champion for how long?
57 days today.
Why is
57
Dominic
days.
Mysterio making the same face?
Why? I don't know what you're talking about. But I did learn something
think you
interesting
finally had a
though.
stroke.
I think you might have stroked out on
I
us,
just want
sir.
to remind
You
everybody
smell bread?
that night when you go to
Toast.
bed,
Toast.
make sure you eat a good heavy dinner. Say your prayers. Otherwise, Dominic Mysterio will come for your belts.
Okay, we're in a wrestling show.
That's
you
what I
didn't
heard.
say your prayers and eat your vitamins.
No,
You
that's
did
a
that
Hulk
bit
Hogan thing.
entirely
Hey,
incorrect.
That's a
What?
Hulk Hogan
They-
thing. Why would I
that's
do that?
commissary, baby. That's commissary.
Why
He
would
doesn't
I
pay
steal
for
something
They
from
don't
Hulk
give
Hogan?
you vitamins in jail. Now, you know what? I don't have time to sit here and explain these
So what we
patterns.
got next?
They give you vitamin D.
No. You know what?
Oh, so you're the one that gives the vitamin D. Okay.
yeah.
If I have to.
That's why you like food so much.
I'm sorry.
Occasionally.
You put a honey bun on my pillow. We're going to have a long talk about
Exactly where it come from.
it. Where it's
For
going
what
back.
it's worth.
Right.
How about our first birthday?
All right.
Hey! One of
Nell
our
Nell's
own.
birthday!
Nell Nell's birthday. How old is she now?
21 holding.
21. Yeah.
She's been 21 for 10 years. Yeah.
No rules, deathmatch, cha. Derek with a laughy face. No rules, death. All I have to do is kill. Yeah, for $1 million, I'm going to win the fight. Don't worry about it.
Happy
And a no
birthday.
rules deathmatch.
Money
Two
in advance.
Yeah, we're going to need that money in advance.
No.
In cash.
At least half up.
Don't
front.
take a check. If you drop it, it'll bounce the ceiling. Yeah. Happy birthday, Janelle.
Happy
What is-
birthday to.
We don't know the rights, though.
We don't know that.
You know, no, that is royalty free, right?
It's public domain.
Happy birthday. We can sing that song and not get in trouble for it.
There are lots of songs we can sing and not get in trouble for it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. We do that.
That's also public domain. Yes, you can. We're not going to, and you're going to stop doing whatever it is you're doing now. But
What about Baby Shark?
Do. Or something like that.
Don't kill me.
ah!
Please don't kill
Happy
me.
birthday, Nell.
Hat birth.
We're not gonna guess the age.
Out of respect.
21 holding. All right, who is this?
Is that
Alright.
fucking Zack Sabre Jr.?
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. The world's greatest professional wrestler, Zack Sabre Jr. Kids, that skinny fucking prick.
Is that the Rev
Well,
Pro?
that was supposed to start out with Tori Wilson.
Well, that's not Tori Wilson. That is
But
Zack
no,
Sabre
that's
Jr.
not Tori Wilson.
Zack Sabre Jr. is 31 years old.
Zack Sabre Jr. is 32 years old.
He will be 36 years old
36.
tomorrow.
I thought he was a lot younger than that.
Let's see, is this next one Tori Wilson, John?
No.
No, okay, let's guess Tori Wilson.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have the
That's a
picture
shame.
because I know how much we'd all like to see
Tori-
good picture. Tori Wilson.
44? Say
45.
There, just for you fellas.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good
What'd
one.
you say?
45.
I said 44. He said 45.
Tori Wilson will be 48 tomorrow.
48.
That's two. That's two. Who you got next, Max?
I thought you said this week all three of you guys were.
Here we go.
The rest of these should be on
Oh
par.
shit, we did, didn't we?
Oh, we're one ahead.
Yeah, Johnny, you're in on this.
Okay.
Hold on, we got to go back. There we go.
There he is. Angelo Dawkins.
Of the
The 20. Nope. Also on tomorrow on the 24th.
Street Profits.
You're doing better. Proud of you. So proud of you.
I'm sorry.
Young, I'm
Uh-oh.
going to say 33.
34.
Well,
Big
you're
Bad John?
wrong.
Hold
How
on.
about 30?
Hold on, John! John,
I thought you just said.
he said 32.
John's
He
playing.
said 33. I
Oh,
said 34.
I am so
John
sorry.
hasn't cast his vote yet.
35.
John says 35.
Well, you're wrong too. It'll be 33 tomorrow.
33.
So I got that. 'Cause I said
Yeah,
33.
he said 33.
Yeah.
Luke got it.
Yes, Luke got it exactly right.
Okay, who we got next?
I didn't say Luke was wrong.
1 second.
Okay, nope.
There's going to be a few more Maxes not going to show up. They're saved in the wrong format.
Okay.
That's fine.
Thought I checked them all.
Sorry. Alright.
Former inaugural Universal Champion, former NXT Champion, former Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor,
Also, number one contender for the world title.
former leader of the Bullet Club, former IWGP World Champion. I don't know that he ever held any other singles title in New Japan.
Co-leader of the Judgment Day.
Yes, he's also IWGP Junior Tag Team Champions as Prince Devitt. Obvious ICW World Champion. Finn Balor.
37.
38.
39.
How about 42?
42, John's point.
John's point.
Trex, do you think Family Guy would beat American Dad's Family in a fight? No.
Not even close.
No. Stan would run.
Well, Roger would mess him up.
Yeah,
first.
no. Stan would run the gambit, and then he'd fuck Lois on top of Peter.
Ain't that an oxymoron? Next. That is Roderick Strong.
Oh, the 26.
Generic white guy wrestler number 1.
Is number 2 Gargano?
Yes.
Roddy,
Actually, I was thinking Bobby
former
Fish.
member of the Undisputed Era,
Leader of the Dynamite.
former North American champion in NXT, was a Ring of Honor World Champion. I'm sure he did other things.
He was in TNA for quite a while, too.
He was in early days of TNA.
Yeah. Roderick Strong, 40 years old.
42 years old.
40.
How about 40 years old?
You're fucking kidding me. Big Bad John.
Next.
Don't give a fuck.
I knew when I saw the picture in the end, but this will be your favorite. He looks like a Bond villain. He looks like he's been thrift shopping. What?
He looks like the bad guy from Wild Wild West, except for he found the second half of his body and beefed up.
He looks like if Arliss Lovelace and the Penguin had a bastard son
Yeah,
who was also a sex pest. Fuck Marty Skrull, but for that matter, he's 39 years old.
40.
41.
How about 35?
No.
Damn.
Wow. What do y'all think about a hypothetical Alexa Bliss versus Asuka match? Who would win? Would it be any good? Well, Asuka and Alexa Bliss have wrestled already.
Numerous times.
They are typically good because Alexa Bliss has a rare gift for her size that makes Asuka's work a little more manageable.
Yeah.
Because Asuka's a very fast-paced, very, very tight worker. And so, honestly, when she wrestles people like Raquel Gonzalez's size, for instance, or even Natty's size, some of her offense is lost. Alexa has an ability to sell, and Alexa's also a great striker.
Yeah.
But I recommend that you go back and find some of those matches because they're fantastic.
Yeah, they're really
However-
also double jointed.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
And we're grateful for it. But no. From now, what if we did like evil Asuka, like Kana Asuka versus like Bray Wyatt, Alexa Bliss,
Yeah, I'd be in all day.
right? Like
I'd be in all
like
day.
Demon,
Yep.
crazy.
Totally in for
I'm
it.
good with it.
Matter of fact, give them the kendo sticks and do the next Mountain Dew pitch black match with them with face paint and shit.
Yep. Yeah,
Badass.
that I would watch.
Who we got next?
Is this just a list of all of my least favorite fucking people today?
No, Russo's not on there.
Oh, that's a shame. That's Tessa Blanchard. She's a racist bitch.
Yeah, she is. However, she's 37 years old.
I don't give a fuck. And she's 35? No. 33 years old.
38.
How about she'll be 28?
You mean to tell me that,
According to
that
Wikipedia,
this raucous broad who says such hateful, stupid shit to other people isn't even in her 30s? She's not even old enough to be mad yet!
It's true.
What you got to be mad about? You're 20. Shut up! Coming into the world, having opinions about some shit you don't know. You're not old enough to have opinions.
Also,
Fuck!
you
Sorry.
guys dodge.
I'm kidding.
Next. All right, Matt Bourne.
uh-huh,
Matt Bourne, a.k.a.
1957, 2013,
Doink the Clown,
the
a.k.a.
OG.
Big Josh.
Big Josh in WCW.
Yep.
This is in the morning, right?
Yes.
Yes.
No, passed away.
Yeah, quite a
Yeah,
while.
1957 to 2013.
Yeah, Matt Bourne, of course, known for bringing Doink the Clown to life, the first incarnation.
And
of
for
Doink the Clown.
being a violent drunk.
Yes, he.
And I love that.
Well, here's the deal. When it comes to Doink the Clown, regardless of what he was afterwards, Doink the Clown was big when I was a kid.
He was a huge star.
Yeah.
He was a mega star.
Yeah.
He sold more. He sold like the second or third
Well,
place merchandise in '83, and the number one spot being Hogan.
At the time, because we're a bunch of old farts, and we know this shit. At the time, Bozo the Clown was also really, really big.
Yeah.
And so the clown thing, for me at least, which he was
Bozo,
initially a little before my just slightly,
Bozo,
but still, it made a connection to me.
Bozo, Krusty, Doink.
Yep.
Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons.
Oh,
Yeah,
Krusty.
right about the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daddy's got to go fix his Percodan addiction.
Let's see
No.
the next one.
This next one's either going to be Dolph Ziggler or Triple H. I don't know.
It's Dolph Ziggler,
Dolph Ziggler.
former world champion.
Okay, first off, can we not ignore the fact that the picture here looks like Solo Sikoa's looking at him like he's an Oreo cookie? Look at that. I want some hungry.
Calm down, Grandpa Caleb. Your insurance is chilling in the fridge for you when you wake up from your nap. Sorry about so true about Tessa or Rachel saying, "Hey, fuck out of here, fuck that bitch." Also, it looks like Solo left a fucking honey bun on his pillow.
It does.
That's what it looks like.
Solo's like, hello there, Terry White.
Hey,
It's gonna be good.
you pretty soft.
You ready for
Like a
this?
lady.
You ready for this? Man.
Anyway, Dolph Ziggler, former world champion, former Intercontinental champion, former United States champion,
Former Mr.
former
Money in the
multiple tag team title champion, former Money in the Bank, was part of the Spirit Squad in 2005.
He also was the only member of Team WWE to fight the Authority when Sting come back.
That's right. And he's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
And he's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's also Amy Schumer's ex, randomly enough.
Yeah, and she talks some mad shit.
Yeah.
Props.
You didn't know that?
Props yeah.
They dated for a long time, and she broke up with him because, quote, and I quote, the sex was too athletic. They couldn't ever just have, like, nice sex. Dolph Ziggler apparently went in there and treated it like an Olympic event. And frankly, God love him for it.
Proud of him.
Dolph Ziggler, that being said, has also been in the company
Quite a while.
18 years.
Because he was Kerwin White's valet.
Hold
Before he was the
on.
Spirit Squad.
Well, before he was, then he would be in the company. This year should be his 19th or 20th year.
Right before Eddie passed, so 2005. So, yeah. Wow, over 20 years. WWE.
Almost. Well, yeah, if you consider his time developmental, yeah, over 20 years. Yeah. One of the greatest bumpers in the history of the business.
43. I think 43 is right.
44.
I'm going to say 40.
How about 43 years old?
43 exactly.
Just
less stupid question for you. Who from the Marvel or DC universe do y'all think would make the best wrestler, best technique, best promos? Well, Bonesaw McGraw.
Yeah, he already is a wrestler.
Bonesaw is ready.
However, no, seriously, it would be Wildcat from the DC universe. Rita, I got you.
I don't know. DC Universe, Bane was a wrestler.
Bane was a wrestler, true. He was a luchador.
Yeah.
Wildcat was a wrestler.
Yeah. Actually, I mean,
Spider-Man was a wrestler.
The wrestler from back in the day, Antonio Rocco, was actually fought Superman in a comic book.
So is Muhammad Ali.
But in this universe,
All right, current MCU alone. The MCU only.
Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Really?
Yep. It's a huge WWE fan. It would be cool as fuck. So I'm going to say Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
How is everyone's answer not Thor? He's got a gimmick already.
We've seen it.
He's got pyro already.
We've seen it.
He's got the look.
We've seen it.
Yeah.
I don't know, Blade. No Blade, don't pay taxes.
Not Blade. Fuck. Ben Affleck's Daredevil would be a great professional wrestler.
People can say what they want, but his Daredevil was great.
My boy.
The movie was crap, but he was
But
good.
he was good. Right, exactly.
Who we got next?
That is Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the current acting COO
I
of
love
the
that he has
WWE.
a Randy Orton picture just shoved in the background.
Yeah. He's
Why would you do that?
a former.
Why would you stuff random wrestlers in the background of a picture?
I
You've
have
never
no
done it
idea what
before.
you're talking about.
Former WWE World Champion, former WWE Undisputed Champion, former WWE Tag Team Champion, former WCW World Tag Team Champion, former WCW World Champion, former European Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, King of the Ring winner, Royal Rumble winner, and also the dude who married the boss's daughter, and go Triple H. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the King of Kings,
Cerebral assassin.
the cerebral assassin, had the
Terminator.
greatest reign of terror as a heel champion of 2005
Ever.
to 2006 ever. The only one you could ever argue would be like Hulk Hogan with the NWO. But seriously, Triple H's run was the worst because everyone fucking hated him. But he made so
much,
many
yeah.
stars. No, he made
Yeah,
stars.
he made a lot of
Every
money.
chance he got. Benoit, Jericho, Orton, Batista, Shawn Michaels, Maven, fucking The Undertaker.
I
Kane.
love that you throw Maven's
You're
name.
goddamn right. He made Maven. He made Shelton Benjamin a household name. Fucking Triple H did. That man, this man's over here. He's
being
also a
now he's
two-time.
being replaced by the crime problem.
He's a two-time WWE Hall of Famer. And I'd also like to mention again, the husband of the boss's daughter, and go.
Well, how old is he going to be on the 27th?
I don't fucking know. That's why I'm stalling. 50. La, 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 la. 6.
52.
53.
How about 54
Damn.
on the
I knew it was
27th?
younger than
Johnny
Michaels.
got
I knew it was younger than Michaels. All right, who we got next?
One more on the 27th.
Adam Hangman Page.
Former AEW World Champion.
Tag
Former Tag Team Champion. Former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion. Former, I think, was also
Former Dark Order member.
Strong Style Champion.
Yep.
I know he had another belt with the Bullet Club in New Japan. I don't remember what it was. Maybe the Never Open Weight title.
Could be.
He's still relatively young. I think he's my age. So I'm going to say 33.
I'm going to say 36.
37.
What'd you say, Kevin?
33.
How about 32?
Damn it.
Oh, man.
Y'all overjumped
Yeah.
that, didn't you?
It's
Do
all
I have
over
one point on the board yet today? No, I don't.
No, you do not.
Damn.
You suck.
Not normally.
Former Heritage Cup
Oh, the 28th.
champion, Noam Dar.
Who I assume wrestles on NXT.
Well, he was in the UK. He was Alicia Fox's boyfriend for years on TV and WWE.
Oh.
His little cruiserweight guy.
Oh.
Noam Dar, 40.
28. Oh, fuck.
33.
That was a good call there, Caleb. He'll be 30.
I'll take it.
Exactly,
I'll take it. The one I don't know on
Right.
this list is the one I got
He'll
right.
be 30 years old.
All right. That was
Also
Mr.
on the
Sammy
28th.
Guevara.
Sammy Guevara has been on NXT a long time. He was also the longest reigning AAA light heavyweight champion. He was a former, no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of somebody else. But he was the longest reigning AAA light heavyweight champion. In fact, came to the very first press conference at AEW, still holding the
Yeah.
belt.
When he had the pen to give it.
Has he been Has he held it?
TNT champion.
TNT champion.
A couple times.
Yeah.
He's the last one to beat Cody for it.
That's true. They the ladder match.
Yep.
Man.
He's young. 34.
29.
31.
That's another good call. He will also be 30 years old.
Feel good about that?
Cody.
Feel good about that?
Cody.
And another one, Captain Lou.
Captain
29.
Lou motherfucking Albano.
That's right. I watched the Goonies yesterday, just in
Also, so
memory.
y'all know, that Mario Brothers show is actually on Peacock, too. The actual live-action Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
The show is on
Oh,
Peacock.
yeah, baby.
Yeah.
1933.
It's also got the original
2009.
cartoon with Zelda, and the cartoons are still in the episode. Wow,
Captain
Captain
Lou
Lou Albano
Albano.
managed the champions, manager of champions. He single-handedly brought rock and roll to the forefront of professional wrestling with Cyndi Lauper and the.
Bull says Thor.
And the Goonies. Yeah, you're right.
How fucking far back is Bull's shit here? Fuck me running the dumb questions. How do I keep asking questions that already have answers? That's all right. I am the moderator that just handled it, motherfucker. Whatever.
What'd you handle?
My dick.
What
Anyway.
happens?
Yes. Sorry. Is that who I...
All right, next. Yeah, I knew you were gonna like this piece of shit.
That's Big Papa Pump, the big bad booty daddy Scott motherfucking Steiner.
And who
the
would have
29th.
believed that Rick Steiner got tapped as the racist?
Because he was the
No,
racist.
but I mean legitimately though.
What Scott kept his fucking mouth shut.
The one guy in
It's
the
because
family.
he's still at the fucking podium giving his Hall of Fame speech. He's a
Different
former
Mr. T.
WCW World Champion, a former WCW United States Champion, former multiple-time WCW, AWA, and WWF, and IWGP, and NJPW, I'm sorry, AJPW, and Pro Wrestling Noah World Tag Team Champion. He is also winner of, the fucking tag team, the crazy tag tournament WCW used to do. It's called.
Battle Bowl.
Yeah, he won it one year. No, he didn't win the Royal Rumble. I take that back. Former TNA Legends champion.
He was also Raka Khan heavyweight champion, the one they did.
The former Impact World Tag Team champion. I mean, the motherfucker has a Rolodex this long. If the number one tag team who has ever lived is the Dudley Boys, which currently, if we're looking strictly at Rolodex, they are. Then the second greatest tag team ever has been the Steiner brothers, and that motherfucker's the baddest, craziest man on the planet. The only dude to hold a shoot fight win over 95% of the WCW locker room. Because if you wanted to fight Scott Steiner, your choices were to quit and become a welder, or lose, then get fired and become a welder.
That's some shade you're throwing on the welder.
Fuck him, bro.
Scott Steiner.
That being said, old as shit right now. You go ahead.
He's the younger brother.
Still 6.
the oldest.
God.
I'm going to say
He's also the world's greatest mathematician.
62.
Yeah.
World's greatest mathematician.
Yeah, he is.
62.
John?
66.
That's what. Excuse me. That's what I was going to say. So I'm going to say 63. But me up in the middle.
Oh, you're all wrong. He'll be 61 on the 29th.
Motherfucker.
Fingers.
Damn.
And we have one last wrestling birthday.
Great.
All right.
It's also on the 29th.
That's Daniel Radcliffe.
That's Daniel Radcliffe.
No! It was supposed to be Sonny Ono.
Okay, well, Sonny Ono, of course, the Ultimo Dragons
Ballet.
valet, one of the funniest dudes in
Yeah.
WCW history, and he looked kind of like my buddy TJ who passed away.
I don't know. 70? What's
Oh,
70?
no. Well, maybe. 68. Fuck it.
Steiner math, baby. Always a classic. John?
Let's see. 71.
How about 61
Damn.
as well?
Got us
Yeah.
all.
Yep, we got us all.
Oh, look, good.
So
Look,
now,
kids,
yes,
it's
well, today on the 23rd, it's
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe. Starring in
Woman
such
in Black.
films as Harry Potter.
Oh, come on, man. Horns was good.
Starring in such good films that made money, Harry Potter. Didn't make a fucking dime and it was awful. He's also a bad actor and he gets a pass because he played Harry Potter, but he's not that good.
Well,
and I will fight fucking everyone on this.
He was good at Weird Al. He was really good at
Yeah,
Weird Al.
because he didn't have to be a good actor to play Weird Al. That being said, he's 35 years old.
36 years
and
old.
fuck him.
36.
32.
Good call. He will be 34 years old.
Burn me again, Dan. Burn me again. Woody Harrelson, however, should have played Harry Potter.
Woody Harrelson could play the fucking shark
Also
in Jaws.
today.
Well, I mean, what is there? That fucking Zombieland enough said. Let's see. Also playing Electra, the prostitute in Anger Management.
I was just about. I forgot he was in
Yeah,
that.
that one right there.
Yeah, I forgot he was in it until I rewatched
Yeah.
it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so good. So
Yeah.
very good. White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
Natural Born Killers.
Older than you think, though. I'm going to say 65.
66. Yes. King Kong.
60.
No, they're going to call him about 62 years old. I guess Johnny takes the lead at 5-4-2.
Nice.
542. That two's you, right?
Yes.
I could lose this week. It's fine. I normally kick your ass.
Next.
Oh, that didn't.
It's Slash.
It's Slash.
Who we all know is actually a fictional character that parents pretend to be every year, like Santa Claus.
The reason that picture is fuzzy
Yeah, don't
because I
leave
couldn't.
out pickled eggs and beer for Slash.
Yeah,
They're gonna get you.
exactly. Yeah.
The reason that picture is fuzzy is because when Peter went to photograph him, he couldn't get him to stop playing guitar, so he was constantly shaking.
Oh, Peter took this picture?
Yes,
Would have been better if Jimmy did.
probably.
Yeah, we love Jimmy Parker's work. Peter Roll's still fuckers.
Well, Peter's got that shaky hand, so
Yeah. Well, you
that
know.
didn't help either.
He's got a drinking problem.
Slash.
No, it goes down nice and smooth.
That's good. That was good.
And he's right.
Slash. God, how old's fat ass Axl Rose?
Old.
Ain't that?
57.
You just say Slash is in his 50s? No, keep it, please.
57.
Okay, 57, John.
70.
All right, I'll meet you in the middle and say 60.
How about 58 years old
You are
today?
fucking joking. There's no
Suck
way
it,
Slash is 57
Suck
years.
a dick.
Hold on.
It's all
no.
them
58
drugs.
years
Hold
old.
on. I am arguing.
Dude, he was young in the 80s.
Hang on.
He's 50 fucking 8.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. You already
That
looked it
ruins
up.
my that blows my fucking that motherfucker looks like he's been in his 40s since he was in his
Oh.
20s.
Luke said, keep it. 50, keep it.
There's
I
no
got the
fucking
point.
way.
Next.
Well, it helps when you hear old Andy can look at the answers before the rest of us.
Tomorrow.
I don't look at those answers.
Bullshit.
Can you read his handwriting?
No, you're right.
I'd be winning by a lot right now.
You ever look
I write secret code
Yeah.
just in case
She
you
was
guys
in,
do look at
she-
everything, only I know what I'm reading.
Obviously, Jennifer Lopez famous for being in South Park.
Yes.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so racist.
There are very few birthdays.
She's been in several films.
Yeah.
She released some songs.
Yeah.
She's still Jenny from the Block.
Yeah, she's a dancer.
She's
one of the fly
Is she in her 60s yet?
I
She also
can't
played
tell
Selena.
you.
Just
Every
throw
year.
that out there.
You cunt.
Every week you ask.
53.
56.
54.
How about 54
Nice.
years old?
Let's split the difference.
That's what he does.
Octopus.
It's Matt LeBlanc.
All right.
He was in Friends. He was Joey in Friends.
That's it.
That's
He
basically
was Joey. He was Joey in Friends.
Yeah.
Joey in a spinoff, in a show he made 20 years later
was
when
in
he
Lost in
basically played
Space.
old Joey.
It was
He
Lost
He
in
was
Space.
in Lost in
He
Space.
is responsible for an entire generation of people constantly getting in trouble for going, hey, how you doing?
He's also
I
responsible.
would like. Hold on. Hold the fuck on a minute.
I don't need this.
Hold on a minute now. No, first off, that's not correct at all. Because the How You Doing was Scarface originally. It's Italian. It's an Italian thing. Fuck Joey Gladstone or whatever the fuck this guy's
Well, first of all, his name was Joey Tribbiani.
Whatever.
He played in the character of Joey was Italian. That being said, how you doing? Oftentimes, now I don't know this personally or for a fact,
I was always just told to pivot.
but you could walk into an establishment where alcohol was served and say how you doing to someone, and it would work out.
But
Not so much anymore.
okay, but
They got guns.
Shit, get me fired.
in today's world, are people more likely to think of Scarface or
He's
Joey?
also responsible for my taste in
I've
film
never
characters.
watched Friends. Ever. Not a single
You're
episode.
one of the people that don't count.
Not a single episode. Didn't invest me.
Fair enough.
Same.
I had Cheers.
I love
what I
Friends.
needed.
Cheers
That
was
being
amazing.
said, Joey is now
Old as fuck. Look at him.
62.
57.
60.
No, 56
56.
years old on the 25th.
You know what's sad is not a commentary on his
What was that?
no one's
That's
not a
okay.
commentary on
You don't
anything
suck.
else, but like you would think of that particular cast, he would have been the one that aged the most gracefully,
You would think.
and he really
No.
did not.
Not well. No. Next.
Also on the 25th.
That is my man Amenadiel.
Menadiel from Lucifer is the only thing I know this guy from.
He was also in Romeo Must Die.
Yes.
I don't fucking.
And that's the only other one
Romeo
that I wrote
Must
down.
the fucking Jet Li
With
movie from
DMX,
2002.
Yeah, he played DMX's brother.
I'm still glad you. I am glad you remember Romeo Must Die.
Of course I
That's
do.
a
It was
good
good.
movie.
Really good.
I don't know,
44.
probably in his late 40s.
D.B. Woodside. That's his name.
He's also in The Best Men.
46, I'll say.
47.
I said 44.
How about 54 years
mine.
old?
Wow.
That
Yeah,
was,
it don't surprise me though. Tom Ellis is a lot
Your
older
point
than
there,
you think he
Taylor,
is too.
No, that was Luke's point.
That was my point. That is Miss Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock was starred in many movies and
on
films
the 26th.
Miss Congeniality,
and others.
Bird Box,
Speed.
Speed, Demolition Man,
Practical Magic.
Practical Magic. The Proposal, which is one of
The
the funniest
Proposal.
fucking movies ever.
2 weeks notice.
What is the one?
28 days.
No, where her husband died. It's the guy who played Cole in Charmed.
Premonition.
Premonition. Thank you. That was the word I was trying to think
It's a damn good movie. Sandra Bullock, respectfully 52 years old.
53.
of. 54.
How about 59?
Damn, she looked good for 60, don't she?
What do she? Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Also on the 26th.
Mm-hmm. He's been in a bunch of action movies. Crank.
Expendables.
The Expendable series.
He
Fast
also played
series.
one called Homefront, where he played an army guy come back. The drug dealers were fucking around his town.
No, he played a retired CIA operative
Okay, it's a
who
CIA.
retires because his wife passes away and he buys a cabin in.
Uh-huh.
And
you know,
James Franco
James
plays the
Franco
greatest
plays
bad guy.
a fantastic drug dealer.
Yep, good movie.
Was also in The One with Jet Li
yep. When he had
Mhm.
hair.
back in 02.
Back when
Yeah.
he had hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's one of the
No, he was still
hiccups.
bald then.
Oh, was he?
No.
He had a. It was grown out a little bit.
I think the
Just a little
Italian
bit, yeah,
Job
just a
was
little
my favorite.
Italian Job was great.
My personal
Yeah.
favorite movie he's ever done is The Mechanic.
Oh,
Ooh, the
Not
Mechanic was good.
Near.
Mm-hmm. People forget about The Mechanic. Fuck, man. Is he quite in the 60s? 55?
56.
mm,
That's tough.
What was yours, Caleb?
55.
Okay, I want to say 57. I think he's a little bit older. He might be in the
How about
60s.
56?
Yes.
56
Damn.
on the button.
Nice. And now it is 7 to 6 to 3 with about
Nice.
6 left.
Nice.
All
That's
right.
billing ball.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, we've got
Oh,
one that's missing. Let's
no.
go ahead and do them first.
Is that Mick Jagger?
That is Mick
Yes, it
Jagger.
was supposed to be. No, I love that's my favorite picture of him too.
That's Teeth. Is that like to refer to
When
him?
I checked all the things they were,
Jimmy Fallon does
It's
a
a web.
great.
It says web.
I think it's the
No.
way it transfers.
Whenever you go to save
Mick
it,
Jagger does the
there's certain ones you
greatest
can't.
music video ever with David Bowie
Dancing in the Street.
dancing in the streets. And it's just the two of them in really tight pants and all their teeth literally dancing in the streets.
Yep.
And it's fantastic. He's still alive, which is also blows me.
Not funny. Can I say immortal? Because I think him and Keith Richards are. I'm going to say 81.
82.
75.
Good call. He'll be 80 years old.
Damn!
That's something.
7 to 7.
I think he's gonna be out
Looks
there.
about 5 to go.
Would you ever buy a garden gnome? No, Travis! Jesus Christ.
Depends. What color is it?
I have to pee.
If it's a green
That's what
gnome, I'd
color it
probably
is.
be it.
And I'm going.
Bill Engvall.
You two play.
I do have a garden gnome. It's a zombie.
Bill Engvall, of course, famous for Here's Your Sign. The Bill Engvall Show.
Blue collar comedy
Blue
tour.
Collar
Collar,
Comedy
yep.
Tour. I'm
Yep.
going to guess 60.
No, older than that. 64.
65.
How about 66?
Damn.
Johnny's point. Who we got next? This is the IP man.
It man.
Yep.
Yep.
What's his name?
What is his name?
I want to hear you terribly butcher this name.
No, it's Donnie Yen.
Oh, hey.
He was also in the new John Wick.
What's so difficult about Donnie
I
Yen?
haven't seen the new John Wick yet.
Well,
I
he
haven't
sucks.
either, but I know he's in it.
I'm going to say 56.
Caleb, did you say something?
Not yet.
Okay.
Go 58.
60.
How about 60 years old on
Nice.
the 27th?
You're welcome.
Next,
You got 3 left.
that is Miss Maya Rudolph.
Yes, it is.
Maya Rudolph, of course, famous for Bridesmaids, Saturday Night Live. She's been in numerous things. My favorite was in Idiocracy, where she played Becky the Hoe. Anybody remember this? Where she was frozen by her pimp.
Yeah.
Maya Rudolph is one of the funniest people.
She's been a comedy writer in L.A. or Hollywood for the last 20 years.
Yeah, her and
Yeah.
she single-handedly made Saturday Night Live. Her and that group of girls.
She's also an interracial advocate for the Black Actors Union. And she's fantastic.
Trex guy says, I once saw a naked garden gnome.
Of course you did, Trex. What'd you do to it? Never mind. Don't
Don't
tell me.
ask. Don't ask.
Maya Rudolph is 58 years old.
59 years old.
55.
How about 51?
51.
Oh, she was
27.
older.
A point.
Get herself in the...
So with 2 left, it is 8 to 7 to 4.
John's
87.
lead.
Is that
Becky.
Becky?
Mm-hmm.
That is
Becky.
Aunt Becky.
He's in prison now.
I was
Boy,
just
laugh
about
on.
to say, look, she in prison. Because she
She
bribed...
knows where that honey bun comes
She-
from.
Now, she's somebody's Aunt Becky.
She
definitely-
somebody. If you're not aware, she bribed college officials
to allow her
to get her
Yeah.
kid and her kid's friends more prominent
Well,
standing.
here's the
As
fucked
if
up
she
thing,
didn't
so
just
did
have the
another
money
woman.
to pay for it anyway.
Right.
It just-
So did that other woman,
Yeah.
and she walked, and that one went to prison because she couldn't keep her mouth shut.
Yep.
Which was even dumber.
However, if you'd have told me during Full House that she would land in prison and not Stamos or Saget,
Yeah.
not even I would have taken that fucking.
Not
bet.
even one of the Olsen twins. One of them killed a man.
Well, easy.
Oh,
Tyler.
why-
I'll say what I want.
Allegedly.
He's allegedly.
Heath allegedly, yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
God damn it, that was good. I'm gonna say
That's a bad joke.
61.
What'd you say, Luke?
61.
63.
55.
How about 59?
You're right there.
So it is
Comfortable?
3 to
Okay.
7.
It's Will Wheaton.
Shut up, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley.
We turn.
Terrible, of course.
You know, I feel really bad for that guy. Because he made a ton of money that he never saw. Because his mom and dad stole every fucking dime.
Yeah.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton, Stand By Me is the one
Yep.
that sticks out even more than Star Trek.
Wesley, Star Trek, obviously The Big Bang Theory. Which was
the
sort of his
Guild,
career resurgence.
The Guild, yeah.
But he's also been a writer, part of the union for a long time.
Well, he also does tabletop games, right?
Yep.
Is that what that's called here on YouTube?
Yep, tabletop.
Will Wheaton, 46 years old.
Will Wheaton, an even thing.
Shoot. Let's see. We'll go 47.
How about 51?
51.
That one.
Which actually ties it 8 to 8.
Oh, yeah?
Well, now you have to
Job.
fist fight.
But shouldn't he, is there no more birthdays left?
No, that's it. I told you that was it.
Hell yeah, John.
Hey.
Are you just conceding to John?
Yep.
Nice.
Yes, I am.
Smart man.
And
I would rather walk out of this.
Yeah.
I only have like one thing of bullshit because it's just been a long week and I haven't had a whole lot.
Lay it
of
on
time.
us, Daddy.
Lay it
But
on
I
us,
think
man.
I think it's worth it.
Call the shit poop.
Oh, he's going to bring it in so you can read it. Over here.
Dad, what's the difference between confident and confidential? You're my son of that. I'm confident. Your friend Billy next door is also my son.
That's confidential. Almost like, I think you own that sweater, do you not?
See, what I do is that when I find these, is I imagine you reading them, and then I decide whether or not I want to use it.
You dick. Well played. But you're a dick. Damn, man. Brother can't get no love. Well, maybe your brother got a little too much.
Depends on what pillow that honey bun sets on or not. That's what love is.
Damn. Got me.
He give you all the icing. All right. I guess with that being said, that's
All right,
the
kids.
show,
Well, thank
folks.
you for tuning in today in this macabre. Please find us over on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. Follow us on Twitter at ProWrestlingTD. Send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. You can follow us on TikTok at ProWrestlingThrowdown1. You can check out our full website, which is ProWrestlingThrowdown.com, or you can check out Streamlabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown, where you can, of course, access the
Merch
store. And as always, from us to you, be sure. Hold
To
on.
get a merch
While
shirt.
you're on Facebook, to check out the Pro Wrestling Throwdown Facebook group. You've got a direct line of communication in there. Max is our primary moderator, but all of us are mods. We all chat in there all day long. So if you're not part of the group, join the group.
And if you don't like us, letting you know when shit's going on
Oh, yeah.
and informing you
So
about what's happening
I
in
would
the
like-
group, then don't be in the group.
I would like to explain this today. So we had a gentleman comment on our page. I hate when groups tag everyone in their post. I don't care about your post. And I said, well, then you're welcome to leave and be welcome back at any point in time in the future if you want to rejoin the page. And of course, there's always option C. What's option C, Luke? I know what option C is.
I believe, isn't that the go fuck yourself?
That is option C is if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. It's our fucking page, bro. Come at
Well,
me
first
crazy.
of all, why do you add yourself in a group if you don't want to know what's going on in that group?
That
Yeah.
was,
The group is there to talk about wrestling and promote this show.
yeah,
You idiot.
which is the only time that
We tag
that we
anyone is on
tag
Sundays.
people in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So
when
anyway,
we're trying to promote said show.
you can do nothing.
And like,
You can like it, or
Fuck
go
off.
fuck yourself.
Mhm.
That being said, from us to you, with all the love in the world, see you next Sunday. And as always,
Love you,
Buy a
Jasper.
merch shirt.
Keeping the ring.
Merch shirt.